This has to be the greatest comeback in automotive history. Listen to these numbers. They reached a deal with note holders to reduce their total debt by $1.2 billion, raising $1 billion in capital by selling new shares, reducing annual interest expenses by $430 million over the next 2 years. And now their stock, Carvana, is up 1,600% in the past 7 months. After a crazy 12 months, the company looks like they're going to make it after all. So here are the other details about Carvana celebrating some major victories. The company said its second quarter adjusted earnings before taxes and other expenses swung to $155 million compared to $216 million in losses in the same quarter last year. Shares surged 30% the morning of trading for Wednesday, here July 19th, 2023. Their agreement with a group of note holders will eliminate more than 83% of its unsecured notes maturing in 2025 and 2027 and lower required cash interest expenses by more than $430 million per year for the next 2 years. Quote, this transaction significantly increases our financial flexibility by reducing our total debt, extending maturities, and lowering near-term cash interest expense as we continue to execute our plan of driving significant profitability and returning to growth. This is from their CFO. Wow. Deal largely eliminates 2025 and 2027 maturities. So Carvana said its total gross profit per unit, or GPU, surged 94% to $6,500, exceeding the company's previous best quarter by 27%. The macroeconomic and industry environment remains uncertain, they said, but Carvana expects to be able to perform similarly in the third quarter as it did in the second quarter. Despite notching its best quarter ever, the company remains in the red. Carvana reported second quarter total revenue of $2.97 billion, a drop of 23%, with a net loss of $105 million. This is a significant improvement from the $439 million net loss a year ago. It is crazy to think that they struggled so badly in 2022, struck by inflation, a weakening used vehicle market. The company stock plummeted 98%. No wonder, and that's why this is the biggest comeback in automotive history, erasing $37 billion of market capitalization. A reduction of growth initiatives and inventory size in early 2023 saw the company sell fewer cars, but ultimately perform better with improved total per vehicle profit and a slimmer net loss. The trend continued in the second quarter. They sold 76,000 cars or vehicles, even less than in the first quarter, but gross profits per unit improved, again climbing $6,500, nearly double what it was in the second quarter of last year, basically doing more with less. The second quarter's relative success was driven by higher than normal volume of loans held and sold, successful reduction in inventory, seasonal strength of the used vehicle market, and lower than expected used vehicle price depreciation. The company reduced inventory by 12% sequentially and 55% year over year, according to a statement from the company. Going forward, the company plans to keep inventory size at approximately current levels, which is now a healthy ratio to sales volume, they say. They do say our inventory size now relative to sales volume is back to normalized volumes. Their CFO also says the company still has room to trim expenses over time, with primary expense reduction drivers including automating manual work, increasing funnel conversion rate, and trimming corporate and tech and facility costs. Wow, when you thought this thing was dead in the water, you were right. It's just amazing that they have turned it around. So, there you go, Carvana. Tip of the hat. Congratulations.
One final note, if you are in the market for a new vehicle soon, great. Connect with your local dealership and price and test drive at least 3 different vehicles. A vehicle's strengths and weaknesses can only be discovered when you are behind the wheel. My reviews can be good, but you need to test drive these yourself. Visit quotes.everymandriver.com, select the make, model, and your zip code, and you'll get invoice pricing in your area on those vehicles. Shop smarter with price quotes at quotes.everymandriver.com.
Thanks for watching. Please click subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time.